At what age do we start to think of someone as an older person?
People have very different views, and unsurprisingly, this is linked with whatever age you are yourself. Almost 2/3 of people would consider a 70-year-old to be an older person, but a full third wouldn't think of someone who is 70 as being older.
Do people think that older people are treated worse than other people?
The survey shows that almost 4 in 10 people in 2014 think that older people are treated worse than others in the general population, but the majority of people believe that they are treated the same or better than others. Interestingly, older people themselves don't feel that the situation is as bad. About 3 in 10 feel that they are treated worse, but about 2/3 feel that they are treated the same or better. And it looks like the situation is improving. The number of people who thought that older people were treated better than others doubled over the decade between 2003 and 2014. More people than ever are also feeling that they are treated with more respect as they get older. The proportion of over 65s who feel that they are treated with more respect as they get older has gone from 26% in 2003 to 36% in 2014. And now, 76% of over 65s feel that they are either treated the same or with more respect. The survey also asked whether older people are admired and respected by young people, and the percentage of people who think that they are has doubled from 27% in 2003 to 53% in 2014.
So attitudes to older people seem to be getting more positive. But do people still feel that discrimination happens?
The picture is mixed. In terms of questions about employment, many people feel that there is indeed some discrimination. Just over half the population feels that there is discrimination against older people in terms of job promotion and training, and 60% believe that there is discrimination against older people in job recruitment. However, personal experience of discrimination indicates a much smaller problem. Only 4% of respondents aged over 65 felt that they had been discriminated against by an employer, and only 12% of all respondents knew of a family member or friend who had been discriminated against in this way. In other areas of life, very few, 7%, of the over 65s felt that they had been treated with less dignity and respect by people in the health and social care professions because of their age, and a rather higher 18% said that this has happened to a friend or family member. Only 5% of older people said that they had not been offered medical treatment that might have helped them because of their age, and again a rather higher 16% said that this had happened to a friend or family member. Within the financial sector, again only a small number, 3%, felt that they had been discriminated against because of their age, and a slightly higher, 12%, said that this had happened to a friend or family member. So there are few actual examples of personal experience of discrimination, and in fact, the numbers have fallen since 2008, when these questions were last asked, but there is still clearly cause for concern in some of these figures. Nearly 1 in 5 people feel that a family member has been treated with less dignity and respect by health professionals. The word cloud shows that for people who felt that they themselves were treated with less dignity and respect, many of these concerns seem to centre around hospital visits.
Are older people worse off financially?
As far as the basic state pension is concerned, most people continue to see the basic state pension as a poor deal, but not quite as many as in 2008. 88% of those aged 65 or over thought that the state pension was a poor deal in 2003, and by 2014 this had dropped to 77%. Alongside this come other slight signs that some people think that older people are perhaps not so badly off as others in the current economic climate of austerity. In 2003, 91% of the general population agreed that all older people should be given reduced prices for things like gas, electricity, telephone and transport, but this has fallen back to 79% in 2014. In fact, quite a lot of people, almost 4 in 10 people, believe that older people are treated better than younger age groups in terms of benefits and financial help.
So, is Northern Ireland a good place to be old?
Older people seem to feel that Northern Ireland was not bad, but not great either. Over half of 65-year-olds and over, 56%, feel that older people are valued, and slightly more feel that the rights and dignity of older people are upheld. They are a little more positive about equal access to health and social care. Clearly, there is much still to be done before older people are prepared to endorse Northern Ireland as a good place to be older. To find out more about the Northern Ireland Life and Times survey, visit our website at www.arc.ac.uk/NILT.